went live on, I'm trying to prop this up, on YouTube before. So we're going to give this a go. I assume nobody's going to come on, but I didn't want to have to upload a video and all of that. To record a video, upload it and everything else. Ignore the mess behind me because it is what it is, and this is totally impromptu and random. And I just realized my hoodie things are gone. So it's totally fine. But I want to talk to you guys today a little bit about boosted ads. So recently today, somebody posted on a director group about boosting ads on Facebook, if it's beneficial, if it's not beneficial. And then somebody asked if I had a video about how I do them, some information, all that stuff. So I wanted to hop on really quick before I go out of town this weekend and make that for you guys. So it was here. So you guys know I'm Rachel Pence. I'm a Superstar Director at Cincy. Hi, Ashley. Somebody is here. Whoa, cool. I've never done this before. Like I said, I'm Rachel Pence, Superstar Director with Cincy. And let's talk Facebook boosted ads. So this is something I started doing a couple of years ago. And it has been so beneficial to my business. So recent products that have came out that I have boosted and results that I have had. So Harry Potter, for instance, when we had the Harry Potter drop, I did it with the pre-order sale way back when, I don't even remember. And then I also did it in February when we had the actual product on hand into the other sale, okay? That sale, I sold over 50, I can't remember the exact number, between 50 and 60 of the Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle, Hogwarts, I guess not castle, but warmers. Sold 50 to 60 of those. 75% of those came from boosted ads. 75%. With Harry Potter redemptions and with Harry Potter actual orders once it was launched, I had 3 recruits from that. All but one were from people from boosted ads. So people that joined my team 100% because this boosted ad, because they saw it on a boosted ad regarding Harry Potter, okay? A little bit more information is the Cinderella castle that we had that dropped last month. I sold 88 of those. 75% of those were also from boosted ads, okay? And on top of that, I've already have one that has joined my team since then from those pre-orders. And I'm expecting an influx in October when they're actually redeemable. So I'm seeing results. Out of my last 22 personally enrolled consultants for 21 and 22, 8 of them came from boosted ads. Not all of them have been super successful. Of course, I'm just like you guys. I have some that haven't sold anything or that have sold $20 or $30 or $40 and that's it, okay? We all have had that happen and it's totally fine, okay? But 8 out of the 22 are from boosted ads. Not necessarily from a sponsoring boosted ad, like, hey, you should join and then click here and they join. 1, I think, is from, 2, I think, are from that. The rest are from licensed products that they have purchased. I've built a relationship with them and then they've decided to join, okay? So there's your proof. There's your proof in the pudding that this does work, at least for me. So now, let me give you my tips to make it successful. So 1, you have to have a business page. You cannot boost ads without a business page. You cannot do them from a VIP group. You cannot do them from your actual personal Facebook. You have to have a business page. A business page is also super, super important because you can be found on Google using a business page, okay? People do look up Facebook business pages, and I 100% recommend you have one even if you decide not to boost ads, okay? So you do have to have a business page. Personally, what I do is I only boost licensed products. Every once in a while, if we have a killer sale or if we have a killer join special, I will do it. But the most successful I've found is from licensed products. I do it every single licensed product, every single time. Whether it's NFL warmers, whether it is Star Wars, whether it's Disney, whether it's Harry Potter, I do it with every single licensed product. Why I do that is because that demographic is super specific. If I am going in and I am targeting an audience, so that's the key here, you guys, is target an audience. When I'm targeting an audience, I can be very specific with that demographic, okay? So typically, I do the entire United States. I don't handpick states or anything like that. I pick the entire United States. I usually do my age group because we know, as Cincy consultants, that these are higher priced items. So I'm not targeting 18-year-olds because I know realistically 18-year-olds aren't going to pay $75 for a warmer, right? It's not going to happen. But I do know a 22-year-old might, right? So I usually do anywhere from 22, I usually do 22-ish to 60-ish. That's usually my age demographic all over the United States. But then I'm going and I'm doing the special interests. Special interests is where this gets specific and where it is important. If you're saying that you want people that are interested in Cincy, your ads are going to show up for Cincy Consultants. 100%, no matter what. Because guess who follows Cincy Family Consultants page? Guess who follows Cincy Groups? Cincy Consultants. not Cincy customers, not people you want to get as a new customer. They're people that are already consultants, or if they are following it, they already have a consultant, so they don't need you, right? So that's why I never put Cincy in ever as my interests or whatever. I can't remember what it said, but something like that. As my interest, I never put Cincy. I put in, so say Star Wars. I'm putting in Star Wars. I'm putting in Star Wars comics. I'm putting in Comic-Con. I'm putting in Darth Vader. I'm putting in, all of the different Star Wars options that pop up. Star Wars Lego sets. I'm putting in anything like that, anything. Jedi stuff. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but you get what I'm saying. If it pops up, if it's Princess Leia, all that stuff, if it pops up and it's relevant to Star Wars, 100% I'm selecting that as one of my interests, because if somebody loves Star Wars, if they're a diehard Star Wars fan, which is somebody that's going to spend $75 for a warmer, $60 for a warmer, $55 for a buddy, then they're more than likely following a page, or they've shown interest that Facebook has realized that they're a fan of these Star Wars characters, or Star Wars shows, or Star Wars comics, or Star Wars Legos, or whatever. You get the point. So I'm making sure that I key in those specific demographics, those special interests. Again, do not put Cincy. Do not put Cincy, because then I'm going to see your ad and I don't need to buy Cincy. I got a shed full, okay? So put in interests that are not Cincy, that are related to that. But also, like I said, get broad with that. It doesn't have to be super. If it's a Princess Leia buddy, you don't need to just put in Princess Leia. Put in Princess Leia, put in Darth Vader, put in, Jedi, put in Luke Skywalker, put in Star Wars Legos, Star Wars comics, all of those type of things. When you're looking at Cinderella, any Disney product, you're putting in Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Disney Resorts, Disneyland, Disney World, Walt Disney Company, all of those things. And then you are going to get specific to also, not only, also by putting in Ariel, Little Mermaid, so on and so forth, okay? So put in all of those things. Another big thing is you are going to notice, I feel like, at least I don't have any proof of this, but this is just my personal opinion, the more that I do it, the more success I have. At the beginning when I started doing them, I didn't have a ton of interest. I had some likes, some, new follows, things like that, but not necessarily sales, right? But the more that I do them, and I think that that's Facebook's algorithm working in my favor, is the more that I do them, Facebook is pushing my ads to specific demographics of people. So I feel like, which is totally just my opinion, but I feel like Facebook is realizing that I am a heavy Disney seller, that I am a heavy Universal seller, and it's, keying in my demographic. And that's probably because that's who the majority of my likes are from, my comments are from, and the followers on my group are on my business page are from. Okay, so make sure you're posting on there. On the top of my business page, I have pinned my VIP group, because even if they're not purchasing right now, I want them to ideally go to my VIP group and become a customer for me down the road, okay? And then I'm going in and, I am building a relationship with these people. When I do this as soon as the information drops. So if it drops on a Thursday and it's, the news tab article drops on a Thursday and then it's releasing on Tuesday, Thursday, I am creating my ad, okay? Because I want as much leeway as I can, as much of a runway as I can to get to this product out. So I create a Google form. Kimberly Paluto has an awesome video on how to make that. So look her up if you need to figure out how to make it. But I create a Google form, and then I collect their information, and then I invoice them on PayPal, and then I text them, hang on, baby. Oh, I'll make you some more. Okay, hang on, okay? She wants more bacon. Mommy will make you, do you want some chicken? Okay, give me a minute. So I'll create that, and then I will collect their information. I'll invoice them on PayPal. Hang on, I gotta get her an apple, which is what my computer's propped on. Here you go, baby. And then I will collect the information, invoice them on PayPal, and then text them. Hey, this is Rachel with Cincy. I received your Star Wars request, and I've sent you an invoice via email. They respond back, or they pay the email. I respond. Oh my, thank you for paying your invoice. I will be submitting these whatever the date is at whatever the time is. Make sure you hop on my VIP group too. I'm always posting fun games, giveaways, specials, whatever. Something to get them in there, right? And then I give them my VIP link that they can invite themselves. Okay, so that's the script of what I do. I'm building a relationship with them. Taking it one step further, which just might be going too far, so just log off now if it's overwhelming you. But I take their information, I key their email into my email list, and I key their phone number into my project broadcast list. So whether it's Disney, whether it's Star Wars, or whether it's Harry Potter, which is the big ones we're talking about right now, I will put their phone number underneath my Harry Potter project broadcast list, or my Star Wars Harry project broadcast list, or my Disney project broadcast list, whichever it, points to. Even if they don't purchase, I'm still doing that, which is the part that I like about the Google form. Because of course, sometimes I'll have, with Little Mermaid, I had 18, 19, 20, something like that, ish, 18 to 20, I can't remember, submissions. I only had 3 people actually pay. It happens, you guys, it happens. It took minutes out of my day, but guess what? I now have their phone number, I now have their email. So now, although they may not have purchased today, I am adding them to my email list and my text list so that even though they're not a today customer, hopefully they're a tomorrow customer, okay? And I'm building that relationship. I want to foster a relationship with these people. Using Facebook ads in your Facebook business page is a great way to build your network and to build your circle of influence, okay? It's a great way to. It's going to get you to people and, areas and new circles that you haven't heard of. So for instance, I just had somebody I met through my business page. She hasn't purchased, but she did show interest on a product. So I added her to my stuff and I told her to add herself to my VIP group. She's in there. She's hosting a party right now. Actually, 2 of them hosting a party right now. Guess what? That's expanding my circle of influence even more. So now, not only are these 2 people that I wouldn't have known to decide if it wasn't for my business page and boosting these ads, but now I'm meeting their friends. That is how you consistently grow your circle. That is how you consistently grow your team, by consistently growing your network. If you're not expanding outside of your initial warm network, your business will stall at some point. So it is so important to do things, whether you're doing it on business page or elsewhere. It is so important, but my business page is one that I've had a lot of success with. And on that note, boosting the ads does cost money, but it doesn't have to cost a lot. Spend $5. Okay, spend $5. Spend $8. Spend $10. Whatever point of your business that you are, spend a little bit of cash. It doesn't have to be a lot. It's a tax write-off, okay? And what I started doing, which is totally where I'm at in my business, I'm 6 years in. I have a big organization. I'm at a point where I'm comfortable doing, investing a little bit more. But for years, even as a newer consultant, I bought every LTO. I'm not a Star Wars fan, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not. It's not my jam. But I bought it. I bought them all. Why? I don't know, just because I thought I needed to, right? So now what I do is, instead of buying that Princess Leia buddy for $45, I am investing $45 in my boosted ad. That is how I decide mine. Of course, if that's not where you're at with your business, then don't do that. But if you're at a point in your business that you are purchasing every LTO, then, that's an option too, to do what I do as far as using that money instead of spending it on the product to sit in my shed and rot. Right? I'm not making anything if it's just sitting there. I'm just spending money. Yes, I'm accumulating the PRV, but is it really, long term, is it really getting me anything back? We're investing that $45 into a boosted out of my business page. It's going straight into my business and could end up making a big difference for me. Okay? So, I think that's all. That's the way that I do it. Make sure that, you are creating those relationships with those people, because that's the main thing, is getting, finding those people, building a relationship with them. And if you can do that, you'll probably see at least some type of success, and it's just being consistent. If you do one and it doesn't work out, don't give up. I have some that are total flops that I don't gain anything from. Star Wars, I have one new customer that did it. One new one. I have existing customers that are buying it, but one new one for my business page. But that one new customer could be my next recruit. That one new customer could be my next director. So you have to remember that even if sometimes, not all of them are going to be 80 plus orders. Not all of them are going to be 10 plus orders. But all it takes is one person to change your business. That's all it takes. It's one. So for all I know, that's going to be my next rock star. For all I know, that's somebody that I'm going to get to join, or that they're going to stay a customer, but I'm going to meet their mom down the road through a party or through an order. And then their mom is going to become my next rock star. I don't know. But that one person could change my business at some point. So if you can kind of think in that mindset, she's waving. If you can think in that mindset and shift your thinking to, that thought process of one person can change your business, then it's always worth it. Okay. All right. Well, that is it. I wanted to hop on. I wanted to give you guys my quick tips for all of that before I take off on an airplane to Summit on Sunday. But that's it. All right, guys. I don't know how to save this, so hopefully I can. We'll see. Let's see. What do I do here? Maybe. I'm going to hit X. You may never see me again. We'll see. I do want to stop streaming. we're just gonna give it a go.